Okay, it's a fresh new day, start to the fresh new week, and you're watching Power Breakfast from the Mumbai News Center. I'm Sonal Bhutra, and it is not looking very good as far as the global markets are concerned. Hawkish comments coming in from US Fed Chair Jerome Powell, and that is something which is impacting the Asian markets as well. And remember, US markets saw cuts of 3 to 4% in Friday's trading session, and that is something that we are seeing in the Asian markets as well. With Nikkei sitting with cuts of around 3%, we have Taiwanese index sitting with cuts of 2.5%. The Kospi 2 is down by 2.2%, and across the board, there's a lot of selling, a bout of selling that we are seeing across the global markets. The Taiwanese index down 2.5%, and the Hang Seng is down 1%. As a result of all this and the comments that came in from the US Fed Chair, the SGX Nifty is indicating that the start for our own markets, well, that could be deep in the red. It's a 2% downtick that the SGX Nifty is indicating. It's almost a 400-point cut at that 17,273 mark. This is as far as the SGX Nifty's levels are concerned. So let's talk about where all the action happened in the US markets. Wall Street ended Friday's trading session sharply lower in a broad-based sell-off following Fed Chair Jerome Powell's remarks in Jackson Hole. The Dow Jones tumbled 1,000 points. The S&P 500, it was down over 3.5%, and the tech-heavy Nasdaq composite nearly 4% lower. CNBC's Mike Santoli gets us a wrap of all the action on Wall Street.
Major averages closing lower across the board after Fed Chair Powell's warning in Jackson Hole. The Dow plunging 1,000 points on the day, closing down 3%. The S&P dropping just over 3%, and the Nasdaq taking the biggest hit, finishing off by nearly 4%. Fed Chairman Jay Powell spooking investors, warning of pain ahead as the central bank continues to battle inflation. In his annual policy speech at Jackson Hole, the Fed chief warned that higher interest rates will persist for some time and that central bankers will not attempt to loosen monetary policy too early. Due to significant material cost increases, Ford is hiking the starting prices of its electric Mustang Mach-E crossover by over $8,000 for some models. The Mach-E is just the latest electric vehicle to face a price increase as raw material costs for EV batteries more than doubled throughout the pandemic thus far. That is the action from the U.S. market.